for, that my show is spread out to your networks and get exposure to some of your friends and some people that, you feel may enjoy listening to the show as well. So anyway, we are back from the last break, and I was talking about jerk chicken before I came back from the break, and Vince chimed in and said that he loves Red Stripe and Red Stripe life. He said Jamaica is home to the largest Guinness brewery outside of. Did I say Red Stripe Life? Red Stripe Light. Okay, he said the Guinness has the largest brewery outside of Ireland in Jamaica. And he says most Guinness drank in America comes from Jamaica, ironically. Wow, that's interesting, man. That's real interesting. Didn't even know that, man. That's real cool. So them guys over there be getting it in. A lot of times they feel like American beer is water, piss water is what they say. All right, so Denise was saying, we're going way back here, that she was saying she watches the same porn as guys do, Grego. But hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Denise. You know what I'm saying? You keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? You keeping it real. So that is awesome. That is awesome. You get it in. Type in the chat your favorite site that you go to. I'm just curious of what that is. We're gonna talk sports when I, came back from the break. So how excited are you right now that football is coming back around? Because right now it's a dead period of time unless you're a baseball fan, and maybe you are, but this is the period of time where football is not here. Basketball had its championships going away. Football is now back in session, and training camps have started, and we got a couple preseason games starting this week. You got your fantasy football invitations and stuff starting up and going out. So this is an exciting time period, but it's like the anticipation of really trying to wait for the season to start. I myself, Atlanta Falcon fan, of course, we underachieve every year, and I always feel that each year we're gonna, this the year, man. This is the year. Now, and me and Chief gonna go at it. We about to go at it too soon, so don't worry about it. Me and Chief gonna go at it. In the next podcast that you hear between me and him, we're gonna have Atlanta sports versus the haters, and he's the side of the haters, and I'm the Atlanta sports guy. We're gonna talk about it. But I feel like we underachieve every year. But I feel like with this coach, Dan Quinn, that he is shaping a quick, fast defense of some boys who are coming to play. I'm hearing a lot of good things coming out of the training camp right now. A lot of people had crazy things to say about our first round pick, which was that safety. But I'm hearing that this safety is a beast. You know what I'm saying? He's a Cam Chancellor type. You know what I'm saying? And Cam himself even said that he liked the way that this guy plays. So we'll see. You'll see him out there soon enough. All the Falcon haters, you will see this year. You think it's going to be the same? It ain't the same. It's not the same Falcons. Believe that. And yeah, I'll throw some apples up there. That's right. Baked apples, sauteed apples, applesauce, all that. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, you know what it is. Also, during this time period, we got the Olympics here. Like I said, I spoke about the Olympics earlier in the broadcast, but it's a time period where you had that transition, the summer. You know what? Because the Olympics only come every 4 years, but if we didn't have the Olympics right now, it would be real dry on the sports side. You know what I mean? It'd be a real dry time right now. And, I mean, I don't know what you're going to watch. You know what I mean? Like I said, unless you're if you're a baseball fan, then you got that. But if you're not a baseball fan, or you just a what do you call it? A baseball fan when the playoffs come around, then it's a real interesting time period. I say right now, this is the time for you to hook up with your girl, basically go out shopping with her, feed that emotional side, and maybe you'll get some more so that you don't have to look at porn at night. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the time to take advantage of that. I guess it's, it all works. It all works to his advantage. Oh, man. So, Denise said she actually watches the same amount of porn as a dude. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's really interesting to me. She said her joint is X video. V-Dub said you porn and all these free sites are the shit. That's right, man. Why would you pay for it? Ain't no need to, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no need to pay for none of that. Ain't no need to pay for it because it's free, it's streaming, and it's everywhere. And even if you want to download it, you can go to the torrent sites and get whatever flavor that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? There's some real sickos out there. There's people who like to watch horses doing women. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy stuff out there, man. And folks that like pee on them or shit on their back and rub it in. I mean, nasty stuff, man. I mean, seriously, it's some real nasty mess out there. I'm like, that ain't even the level of porn no more, man. Like, you just went into just sickness. A sickness out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, really? Like, why? At what point is that erotic anymore? It ain't. It really ain't. You know what I mean? It's nasty. It's actually sick, man. What? Did he say you watch porn on Facebook? I'm interested in knowing that one there. You can chat. You can type that. How the heck you accessing porn on Facebook? Let's see. Where are we at? Yeah, Vince, I did get I got the link that you were speaking about. I mean, the file you're speaking about. It actually came to me. It came to me in my email. All right. I wanted to speak about TDSS because we got TDSS coming up in the next month or so, and that's the Doug Stewart Show's second annual event. Had an awesome time last year, so Doug is doing it again big this year. He is, I think it's the weekend of September the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. If I'm gonna do my show over the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, I guess it's in my best interest to make sure that I got the date. Got my dates right. But it is the weekend of September the 9th. He's got a little something going on Friday night. I can't tell you everything that's going on. He got something going on Friday night, which is a meet and greet. He got a Saturday morning. I think there's a golf tournament going on. And then a little something on Saturday afternoon or on Saturday evening. And then he's got pretty much watching the games on Sunday at a sports bar. So it's a full weekend. We got people that's coming in, people that listen to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, listen to the Doug Stewart Show, because that's how we all got put together is, by our mentor and our head honcho, and that's Doug Stewart. So shout out to Doug Stewart and all that he does. You know what? I'm just going to pause and give this man the respect due that he needs. Yeah. So, yeah, Doug, he pretty much brought all this stuff together. We have our X Squad affiliates. We got our Real Cast Rangers. We got all the other guys on Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. But for a lot of this, it would not be possible if it was not Doug who put this together, because he was the mastermind behind bringing the podcast to Spreaker. And then from then on, everybody has their own story how they got started. But Doug has his appreciation weekend, and it's a lot of people. The unique thing about what he's doing is he actually has his sports talk podcast, which also speaks about lifestyle, music, stuff that you would speak about in a barbershop. Guys talk about. Mostly guys talk. You know what I mean? We got some women who also listen in, like Denise, Mocha Bella, Thorny Switch. It's women. It's women's all kind of women that are in the rooms. My wife listens, and also Vince's wife listens, and also Sluggo's wife listens. And so it's a lot of women who actually interact with the shows and listen to the various topics, and mainly it's sports talk. But Doug actually has an appreciation. This is his second year where he has this event, and people come in from different parts of the country. He's Atlanta based, and there's a lot of listeners here in Atlanta, so we have it in Atlanta during that weekend. But you got people that come in like Vince Wright coming out of Minnesota. You got a Ninja coming out of Alabama. Denise will be coming out of Alabama. You know what I'm saying? You got folks everywhere. Togo, he's down in Florida, but it's people everywhere who come in and convene during this weekend, and we just basically show love. We don't get to see each other, but we see each other in chat, and we know each other's name and each other's handles. But last year was the first time for us to interact and meet and basically put that hand to hand, slap hands, you know what I'm saying, and basically show love and appreciation for each other, you know what I'm saying, and convene and network and fellowship. And that's what this is. This event is about fellowshipping. So be sure to continue to watch and listen to Stewart Media and Entertainment Network at StewartMediaEntertainment.com and pay attention to the different tickets that he has on sale, the hotel rates, the special group hotel rates that he will relay. Make sure that you get your tickets early and get in, man. Get your spot and do your thing. Come in. We can't wait to see you. We're gonna do it big. I'm still trying to see if I can put something together. I ain't threw it out here, put to the X Squad. Maybe we could do an X Squad hosted party or something. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff. Vince got on me. He said I didn't air any of the interviews that I did from last year. Hey, man, that's my man. That's my man, G, man. He actually edited a couple trailers out there and didn't give us the full footage. Because he was just like, man, it got so far away from that weekend that he was like, it just didn't make any sense anymore. But you know what? It's good. It's good to have this footage, especially for the upcoming year. You know what I'm saying? It's a good trailer or good promotional stuff to be used. You know what I'm saying? So that that's the thing, man. It's my man from Mastermind Production, aka G. AKA Vernon Waters, you hear on my shows. That's him. So he does the video side of a lot of stuff that I do, and we got interviews, man, and I just can't wait. TDSS2 is gonna be awesome. Be sure to get your tickets, jump in, continue to listen to us on those networks, on all the networks, Stewart Media Entertainment, X Squad Affiliates, Real Cash Rangers, all the different networks, and you know who we are, and we can't wait to see you. You know what I mean? We cannot wait to see you during this weekend. All right, let's see. What else? All right, so speaking about that TDSS weekend, I think I got one more thing here. And that is, I was actually about to speak about a music conference that I know coming up here. I'm just going to give it one big plug. There's a music conference coming the end of August 25th through the 28th. And that is the MBE conference. You can go to mbeconference.com and check it out. It will be a lot of key playmakers there at that conference here in Atlanta. A lot of unsigned artists will be able to participate, but it's a lot of heavy hitters who will be on that panel. Be sure to check their website out. It's put on by a lady that I respect who's been doing it. It's had a lot of influence in the game here in Atlanta by the name of Arlinda Garrett. She's been promo for a lot of people and has basically brought the West Coast to the South. She was responsible for bringing Hammer and NWA and all of them records down here to the South and breaking them. Hey, what can you say? Linda's a beast out there. But anyway, so she got that conference. This last topic I want to talk about, and it's catching legs, but some reason the world has put out Drake versus Eminem. You know what I mean? It's like they want to see it, so they put legs on this thing. Because I believe Drake and Joe Budden, who's from the Shady Aftermath camp, they were getting into it, Drake and Joe Budden. But somebody actually went one step further and said, okay, yeah, well, Eminem, blah, 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 said this and that. You know what I mean? But Eminem hadn't said nothing, but I guess Drake was like, what if he did? Or so what if he did? Or whatever it was. So this rumor started catching legs, and people basically taking a little